Yeah. So another major milestone in orthodontics was in the year 1931. Uh, what is this? This is what we use to take a lateral cephalogram. Okay. So this is called a cephalostat. This was in 1931, Holy Broadbent in USA and Hofrath in Germany. So Holy Broadbent and Hofrath developed the cephalometric radiography, and this is considered as a major advancement in orthodontic diagnosis and treatment planning. We use these lateral cephalograms, or it is used as a supplementary aid for orthodontic treatment planning. So it is a major advancement in treatment planning. Another milestone was in the development of bonding technique. That is, it was in 1955, Brunokor introduced the IGIDS technique. This, with the introduction of this IGIDS technique, you can see these brackets, right? These brackets could be directly bonded to the enamel. So, otherwise, before the introduction of the bonding, they usually used to do a banding on this teeth and weld the brackets on those bands and finally cement those bands into the teeth. Okay, so can you imagine how unaesthetic it would look, right? A tooth with a band and finally a bracket welded onto it. So it was very unaesthetic. So with the advent of this bonding technique, we can just bond a bracket directly onto the enamel so that it enhances the aesthetics. So this was Raymond Beck. He was from Australia. He introduced this technique. You can see in this picture, this is called the light wire fixed appliance technique. That was based on a concept of differential forces. You just have to remember the names of all these terms and all, and the names of these people. This is Raymond B. Beck. So another person in the history is Viggo Anderson. He introduced the activator. This particular appliance, this is a myofunctional appliance. That myofunction, you will see in detail in the chapter on myofunctional appliances. So this is a myofunctional appliance that was introduced by Anderson in 1908. That is used for jaw deformity, like the correction of functional malocclusions. Okay. And the second picture, this is a functional regulator that was developed by Rolf Frankel in the year 1969, and this is also used for the treatment of skeletal malocclusions. Like the activator, this is also used for the treatment of skeletal malocclusions. That was introduced by Rolf Frankel. This is a functional regulator. Okay, and this is Lawrence Andrews. He was the person who introduced this straight wire appliance. This is also called the pre-adjusted edgewise appliance, where the brackets are pre-programmed to accomplish the desired tooth movements in all three planes of space. Meaning to say that before the advent of this straight wire technique, before the advent of this pre-adjusted edgewise appliance that was introduced by Lawrence Andrews, orthodontists had to do a lot of wire bendings to accomplish tooth movements. So it was very tedious and also a waste of time, as we have to place many bends in this arch wire. So with the advent of the pre-adjusted edgewise appliance by Andrews, those wire bendings, those complicated wire bendings could be avoided. This is the straight arch wire technique. Okay, so this is basically this was basically an introduction, just an introduction to our subject, and I have just given you a brief history. So you just have to remember these names of these people, and that definition is very important. You have to by heart that definition. And the next one, that Jackson's triad, I have told you, right, that functional efficiency, structural balance, and aesthetic harmony. That one is very important. Jackson's triad is very important. And then, yes, then as I already told, this history. Okay, that is just an introduction. That was a very simple chapter, the most simple chapter. So that's it. Okay, so we'll be ending this session. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Yeah, if you have any doubts regarding this, you can directly approach me, or you can call me as well. So yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.